MC-1252, name Jovi Torio, 31 years old, married, college level, with 3 years experience in Kuwait as domestic helper. Okay, Miss Jovi Torio, would you please introduce yourself?
My name is Jovi Torio, 31 years old, from San Carlos City, Pangasinan, married to Ricky Sanchez Torio. I was born March 18, 1987 in Dumangas, Iloilo. My parents' name are Benedicta Bayona and Aurelio Bayona. We are 7 siblings in the family, 1 boy and 6 girls, and I am the sixth child among the family. I studied my secondary education in P.T. Montfort College, WBCST branch, and my tertiary in Western Institute of Technology, taking a Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering for 2 years.
Okay, can you please say something about your experience working in Kuwait for 3 years under the employment of Talal Talib?
I was happy while I was working under Mr. Talal Talib and with their kids, 3 kids, ages 10, 6, and 1. If they're not at home, it's me who take good care of the kids, especially in preparing them to school. And if the 2 kids already at school, it's me who left alone, taking good care of a 1-year-old baby. And if she's awake, I'll make sure that she's clean and safe. So I take her to the bath and feed her and play with her. And if she's already sleeping, it is now my time to do my household chores like cleaning, washing clothes, ironing, and everything that it's need or everything that I need to clean inside the house. And if they're already arrived from work, I'll make sure also that I serve them or take care of them also, like giving what they need. If they ask me something, it is me who provide everything that they need. And if the kids arrive from school, it is me also who help them to do their homework like mathematics and English.
Okay, so you have been in Hong Kong for 1 month, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, can you please say something about your working experience under Li Po Hong Vincent?
I was happy and serving them, but it won't take so long. It is me who take good care of the kids and cleaning and giving them what they need. But sadly, it won't last so long because my employer take me back to the agency. At first, I don't know why, but I think it is because they have noticed that I can't focus on my job, that I can't do my job carefully because that time I felt pain on my hand, but it was my fault that I didn't tell them. Maybe this is the reason why.
Okay. What was the reason that your arm got pained? What was the cost of it?
Maybe, ma'am, it's because of a climate change. Because the weather change. Because when I go to Hong Kong, when I went there, I just came from Kuwait, and so the weather there is hot. And then I go to the Hong Kong, it was winter, so it's a the change of the weather. So that's why I feel pain on my head, but I really don't know why. I think it's the reason why.
Okay, what is the assurance that you are capable of doing the household chores?
Well, as I said, I already have experience, especially in Kuwait. I am responsible, honest, hardworking, and I will do my best. I will do my best to do all my duties and responsibilities. And I know that I am ready now, that I'm physically ready, that I'm mentally fit and ready. And I will really do my best to do my job.
Okay, so what makes you decide after not having finished your first employment, what makes you decide to take this second chance, if ever, of working in Hong Kong?
First, mom, I know that I am ready now. I am physically ready and mentally ready. And of course, because I am also aiming for a good salary that can help my family, that support all my family needs.
Okay, do you have any experience taking care of a newly born baby?
Yes.
Okay, can you please say something regarding your experience handling a newly born baby?
In handling a newly born baby, it needs an extra care because it's a baby. And then, like for example, in taking there to bath, I need to very careful and make it quick because the baby can stand longer in cold, and make sure that the ears of the baby, the water won't take inside the ear of the baby. And also in feeding the baby, it should be feeding a baby an exact amount of milk.
Do you know how to birth a newly born baby?
Yes.
Okay, can you tell us how you birth a newly born baby?
Usually, mom, after feeding the baby, I put the baby on my shoulder and knock at the back of the baby, tap, and wait until the baby birth, and then if it's already birth, then it's time already to prepare her to sleep or play with her.
Okay. If, for example, the baby keeps on crying non-stop, how are you going to handle the situation?
First thing I have to do is to stay calm, then check the body temperature of the baby. Maybe the baby has a fever. If not, then I'll try to feed the baby. Maybe that she's hungry. But if the baby still can't stop crying, then maybe it's time for me to tell my employer that the baby can don't stop crying.
How can you tell that a child is not feeling well?
The baby usually, if the baby is not feeling well, it's keep on crying, and then the baby don't have the energy is low, and the baby loses its appetite.
In case there is an emergency and it's only you and the kids that are being left alone at home, what are you going to do?
First thing I need to stay calm, and then check if the emergency, if it has a minor or a serious emergency. Like if I can do some first aid, then I will do my best to do the first aid. But if not, I will try to call my employer to tell them that there is an emergency at home. But if I can reach them, then I'll go outside to look for help.
Okay, how can you tell that it is a minor emergency to a serious emergency?
Like for example, mom, if the baby slept on the floor, I'll see first what's the reaction of the baby, and not suddenly grab them. No, I need to observe first, and then check the if she has the baby has a wound or none. If there's a wound, if it's just a little wound, then I'll try to do some first aid, like giving clean it and then put some betadine and put some medical bandage. And if it's really serious, if it's there's the wound is big and the blood is don't stop, the bleeding is can don't stop non-stop, I mean, then that's a time for me to ask some help.
Okay. How or what activities do you often do to a 3-year-old toddler?
A 3-year-old toddler is very energetic. They love to play. So first thing I have to do is to be their companion. So I will play with them. And if they're hungry, then I will feed them. If not, if they still wanted to play, then I will play. But if it's already time to sleep, I need to take them to sleep, to bed.
Okay, what kind of educational activities are you going to do with them?
For example, try to play with educational toys like books or a Lego, books like books of numbers and colors, um, shapes, so that and letters, so that while they are playing, they are also learning.